Hey, I was reading in Habakkuk this morning. I couldn't sleep, been up since 1 o'clock in the morning, finally got up at 4:30 and came in here to study my Bible. And Habakkuk just popped in my head as something that I should read. I don't know why, because I really don't think about this book in the Bible very often. So I feel like it was something other that I should share today. So Habakkuk is a prophet. And in the first, it only has 3 chapters in the whole entire book. And in the first 2 chapters of the book, he goes back and forth with God about, like, why are you allowing all this evil to happen? You're a God of love. You don't like this. Why are you not stopping it? You know, the wicked, you know, they're stealing, they're killing, they're whatever. And God keeps coming back saying, you know, I'm going to take care of it, but I'm going to let this happen first and this and that. And finally, Habakkuk is like, okay, I know you can do it. I trust in you. And at the very end of Habakkuk, verses 17 and 18, he says, though the fig tree does not bud and there are no grapes on the vines, though the olive crops fails and the fields produce no food, though there are no sheep in the pen and no cattle in the stalls, yet I will rejoice in the Lord. I will be joyful in God my Savior. The sovereign Lord is my strength. So I've been collecting verses on joy and faith, and I think that's a good one to kind of tuck in there and kind of remember. Things can be going bad. They are not going our way. But if we trust that God has got it, we can still rejoice and be joyful. Despite the circumstances that are happening around us, we can still have joy. And Proverbs 2:8 says he guards the course of the just and protects the ways of the faithful one. So he's got our back. God's got our back. Might not feel like it all the time because, you know, we want things to be how we want them to be. But then also Proverbs 3:5 says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. We may not understand this side of heaven why things happen, but we have to trust that God does. So, though life is bad right now, rejoice in the Lord and have joy.